Hello gang, welcome back to the most exercisey park in all of Twin Shores. That's right, the town with no education and the ability to do exercise in your biking outfit or your cardigan and skirt. We've got it all. Or you can just stand like a weirdo in the background and not move in the park. Like that lady is in the background, standing like a weirdo. Guys, welcome back to an episode. Listen, I've got a couple of things to get through today. Namely, we got to get through some of your streets that you dropped an emoji for last time out. For those that are new or do want a street named after them, all you have to do is drop an emote like this one. Doesn't have to be this one. I do appreciate that many of you did drop an emote exactly like this one last time out, but don't be afraid to drop an emote about how you're feeling today. The emote just lets me know that you want a street, so you don't even have to say anything. We've got one more street to put in today for a wonderful Xavier Harrison, who's requested a street name specifically. Now, if you might have seen it in the comment section last time out, but I'll get to why I haven't put it in yet for a very good reason. Because of a building type that we're going to put in to go along with it. All right, what else? You might be seeing that my people here actually look like they're loaded into the game properly, and the vehicles in the background, as our biking lady has had enough exercises and she's off to do whatever. Oh, I've got a bit of texture. I've got a bit of texture problems here. Texture popping. If this happens, I'll show you what to do because of what we're about to look at now. Right. So I've been playing basically with my game settings because I was really unhappy. Apologies if the flickering's putting you off. I'll get to it now. These are my settings I've got here, basically. If you want to have a look at them, these are my settings that I've got. If you want to copy them. But if we go into the advanced settings section here, I'll go like this down the screen, and you can just pause to copy them as you want. Also, just know that my computer settings are down below if you want to compare your computer to mine. So you might be able to just twizzle things up and down depending if you have a better system or if you have a not as good system. You can just sort of move things accordingly. I took off adaptive dynamic resolution. I don't want this because I have an actual frame rate locked in that I've done through my control panel outside of the computer to lock this game to like 80 frames or 90 frames or something I've got to lock to. Just works well with YouTube. These are the settings through here though, but I want to take you to one down the bottom here. So you can just pause these and look at them and copy them as you need. I'll sort this flickering out right now by doing this simple thing. Now, I used to have my textures set on high, and I was getting really blotchy cars, people, vehicles, and trees, right? All I did, so you can see it's set to high here, right? Now, it'll make a fool out of me now, probably. It's totally fine if it does. It's just, it is a thing. It just does it right. But basically, when you reset stuff, it then loads them back in. But you get these sort of blotchy images from afar and that sort of stuff. And then you get, oh, actually, the textures are working. No, see, this lady doesn't have arms properly. She looks like a bit like a robot in the background. And then it probably won't do it now for the vehicles because I've had it set for Mipmaps 3. But all my vehicles never used to load in properly, and the wheels used to look like they'd blotch in through the wheel arches, and things were just fuzzy. I'd also get DLSS artifacting or ghosting, you might call it, through the game. So basically, all I did was take off that dynamic resolution that I showed you before, and I set my Mipmaps to be level 3. We'll let all that reload. Just got to do its thing. Do your thing, game. Do your thing. And there we go. Basically, it gave me all these really clear, beautiful textures. Hopefully, it doesn't pop out today. I had been playing quite a while with it set like that, so I don't know why it was texture bumping like it was with all the trees. But if it does it, I'll just do another little reset there. But basically, it fixed a lot of the textures with a lot of these people. You can see here now, they look a lot better. And the vehicles and everything just looks sharper and clearer. Anyway, they're my settings. You can go through and have a look at that. You might have also noticed the name of this road now is Just the Unknown Street. Thank you for Just the Unknown. That is your street, which actually turns into Baker Street for Jody. And Dan and Jody have now got a combined one. This one's for Jody as well. I'm pretty sure that Dan requested, which is called Ellis Grove. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, a grove is like, I would assume a grove is like a road or a laneway or something that is like lined with trees. Hence the reason why I called this one Ellis Grove. Right, I've got some more tree work to do down there, by the way. Then we've got for you Centaur's Street, which actually goes Centaur Street. If I just highlight this, goes that's Centaur Street. It's quite a long street. Gotta get to Centaur Street. Anyway, and then lastly but not least is, like I said, the street for Xavier Harrison, which we're going to have to get to a little bit later today because, well, we got a couple of things we're working on today, team. Now, it's probably not going to be as massive job as we did last time out putting this in, but we've got to get education in. We have to get some other resources in. We're going to have to work out our power situation. I kind of want to delete that, like I said at the end of last episode. I want to get rid of the poop chute. Basically, Xavier's requested Peace Street, and I think that's a brilliant idea. And there's some buildings coming in after a progression upgrade we get, which will allow us to get some really nice buildings in that I want to put along Peace Street. So we're going to look at that today for Xavier. There you go. Right. One thing I'm going to do first, I'm going to recolor this building. I don't like the color. I'm going to recolor it like a beigey style color. Like that looks pretty good to me. So I just wanted to recolor that building because I hated the Smurf blue color it was. It was terrible. If I want to give it a little touch of class, something else, I'll put some black trim around it, will I? Yes, I will. Get that, like that charcoaly black trim around it. Looks quite nice. Okay, now we've got to crack on today. So we've got some resource available, but first things first, a couple of things we need to do. We're trying to get our happiness up. When you get your happiness up, more people want to move in. More and more people want to move in, you expand and grow and you make more money, la-di-da-di-da, and you can build more of the stuff. At the moment, we can't build more of the stuff, all right? We only just put taxis in last time. Couple of things I want to do here with the taxi service. I'm going to upgrade this and put a garage extension on. I'm also going to get a dispatcher center as well. We're going to pop that on there. Yes, it's going to cost us a little bit more to run every month, but we will bounce back and recover. I'm going to hit the turbos too and get that pumped up. By the way, if we have a look at our productions, we are producing a lot of timber, a lot of grain. A little bit more chickens would really be nice, you know. I would just love a little bit more chickens, and I'm going to put a nice big chicken farm right here, right now. I know we've been doing this a lot, but that's okay. We're allowed to do it a lot. Put that there, put that there. Oh, one of the other things that I figured out too that I struggled with last time, I remember that this clip surface is the thing you need to move surfaces around, right? So I know that last time out, I did... I forgot that. Like, it had been a while since I played City Skylines, okay, so I'd forgotten that. Okay. Back off, everyone. Right, quite simply, like, we're going to go to our edges. Like, okay, Scoob. I don't know, that was a really bad, okay, whatever. It was a really bad impersonation of Shaggy. Don't care. I'm going to take you to there, but I'm also going to bring you down to here. We're going to bring you down to there. Take you to there, take you to there. And I'll bring you over to there for me, please. Cool. That is our chicken. Oh, look at the big chicken thing you get there. How many is that? That's 250 something tons of chickens. Whatever. It's going to help our chicken production ramp up anyway. I know that's a lot of arable crop we could be running. I'm considering even putting more chickens in here, but we've got so much arable land anyway. I'm not really fussed. You know, I might go ahead. I might go ahead and just add another chicken lot just here. I'm going to do that. And then I just don't have to, I don't have to worry about it for a while. I'm going to have them on this side of the road. If I just do it now, oh, these guys get a green field too. It kind of looks cool because it's an animal. Oh, it'll be like kind of half here. Do I care about that? Not well, I'm going to leave it like that. I do want to leave some trees there actually, so I'll go like that. I'm going to get rid of that and that. Can I just have you not do that for me so I can do this? Yeah, wonderful. That is my chicken. I don't mind that there's a little bit of extra texture. Extra texture. What I care mostly about is the fact I'm going to leave some room for trees down the side there. You might have noticed I've actually gone through and sprinkled a lot more trees in and around these areas too. So that's that chicken yard there. Oh, they go. Oh, if only you saw. Oh my God, you do see chickens. I was like, if only you saw chickens, you do. But I'll be honest, this is a small chicken coop for such big land. All right, how are we looking at there for chickens? Chickens. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Get that over 10 if you can. Yeah, I think it was heading that way. You just clicked off it too quick. Yes, we're over the 10. We're at 10-ish tons of chickens a month. I would like maximum, but maximum chickens, please, but we'll deal with it. Right. Next. Let me just get... There's something on my mic which was bothering me. Next, let's have a look at the happiness here. Walking distance to elementary schools. Bad. Unreliable healthcare coverage. It's bad. Unreliable internet service. It's bad. There's high crime risk and traffic. Now, I'm not so much worried about the crime stuff. If we go ahead and look at our police situation here, bring up that, hit this. Did I just... Oh my friggin' gosh. Did I just accidentally build that out there? Because of stupid anarchy, I've just wasted money on a police station out here that I can't get. What if I move it? Delete it. Move it. No, delete it. Okay. Yeah, good. I didn't want to be paying upkeep costs, even though that just... Oh, that just wasted my money. How much was that police station, by the way?
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
It was 100,000, wasn't it? No, it was... No, which one? It was like a smaller one, wasn't it? Please tell me it was like... It was this one, wasn't it? Oh my gosh. Oh my friggin' gosh. I needed that money today. But all in the science of showing you, basically all the green area is our coverage, right? If it was that yellow area, we're not really building it at the moment. So our coverage is not bad for what we've got. So I'm not really worried. Oh, what's going... Oh, there's traffic.
And the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are...
Oh, hang on. That's our electricity. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. There is a traffic issue that happens down here. It's not too bad at the moment, so I'm just going to leave it. I'm also going to start taking traffic off the side. Right. Do we want to get in and start placing some stuff? Yes, we do. I'm also going to place a school in. Now, my school I'm going to put in... This is a main road up here. Eventually, we're going to have some bus stops in too. I think I was going to make this a school area, but I might make this the school area over here for this town. Mind you... Yeah, I think this is going to be a good area to have a school in here. Now, I've just stuffed it, have I? No, it's 40,000 for the school. Now, this school is 12,500 to run a month. It's got a capacity of only 100 students. That one is 5,000 for 400. That one is 5,000 for 800. All right, these are the schools we're running. Yes, I have looked at these already. We're going to be running these schools. I want you to run for me. Back up off the hill here a touch. I might actually go ahead and just actually... This is one of the times where I'm actually going to start leveling some stuff. Apologies. I can't believe... I'm so mad. I just wasted all that money. In fact, I'm going to actually have you sit up a little bit higher. Eventually, I'll put some park and stuff. This is an elementary school. So I want maybe some parks up here eventually. I'll probably have a road coming off this section. realistically, I should have made it like that height through here, so I will. I want to make the road coming off there. So this is our elementary school. Do I want to have road down to this side? Now, if I get this and I take that and I have a drive. No, maybe we have a driveway that comes in from up here. And it will go a little something like this. Remember when I said last time out, why do people say a little something like this when you should just say it'll go exactly something like this? Yeah. I just did it again. All right, I'm going to have a one-way street with some parking on it up here. And it's going to go exactly like this. Take off that and that. There's our connecting point. Actually, give me that. Now you can't, I don't think you can put the school to that side, can you? I don't want to have that road into there, but I will have that one-way street come up here. Please give me that. Okay, we're not doing that. Why, yeah, that's what I want. Right, that's what I want there, because I want to have the ability probably to put a bus stop just here. Right, we've got a nice one-way street. Some staff parking there, or some other parking, but basically that's going to allow us to put that bus stop there eventually. When we get that sorted out. So I think that's a good spot for the school. And the school kind of overlooks the town a little bit. I like that. I don't mind that. Right, let's get our school in. Stop talking about it. Start making people happy. Right, I think we'll put you like there. Hey, the happiness. Right, that's going to hurt our budget just a little bit, right? So we'll recover. It will bounce back. We're actually going to be putting 2 schools in. And what we're going to do right now is put our first suburb in. Now, I would like, in the comment section down below, this is called the CN Ruby Rock Elementary School. As much as I like the name Ruby Rock, we're not going to have Ruby Rock Elementary School. Although that's kind of a cool name. Take out CN. If somebody comes up with a better name than Ruby Rock Elementary School,
Emergency broadcast to all citizens. Storms
in fact, no. I'll let you guys name the other school over here and the suburb together. All right, the best suggestion in chat will win.
shelter at this time.
Give me your best suggestions for the school over there. But basically, I'm going to be putting in this is a district right now. The district tool, we are going to follow the road a little bit. But I am going to incorporate the school to there. And I'm also going to split this into halves by utilizing the main road. Right. So this is not going to be called Ivy Crossing. It's going to be called Ruby Rock. I like that. This is Ruby Rock because this is Ruby Rock Elementary School. Oh, I love it. Next, I'm going to have a district here. Someone can name this district as well. I'd be looking for probably not your specific name, but I mean, if you want to throw your name in the ring as what you want to call this place, that's fine too. But I would prefer something cool. Like that Ruby Rock was a really cool like thing. I really like that. I really like where the game was going with that. Okay, you're right there, there, and there. Right, this one's called Aspen Bluff. Hate it. I don't want Aspen Bluff. Somebody give me a better name for that. We're going to have that to there. This is going to go. Oh, traffic issues. Right. Sterling Creek is not going to be Sterling Creek. Okay. Right. And Beechwood Square. No. Just no. Just no. All right. You can see here we've got some traffic issues coming in. Off. Oh my God. Banking right back. We're going to employ a simple fix here for the moment. And we're just going to put a tiny little roundabout in and get this place lifted and shifted so we can get the traffic flowing. Okay. That should sort that. Next. We're putting the elementary school. Elementary there. You can see our money's bounced back from the other school. We're putting the other elementary school. We should have... Ooh, we got enough money. Oh, we're still recovering from that. Also, our things going up here. The high crime risk is still going up. Unreliable internet service, unreliable healthcare. We just want to get one more school in, please. I don't have to, but I think it's important. And I'm thinking we're going to be putting it here. Was I going to put it here or maybe over here next to the motorway? Where else would you put a school? Not next to the motorway. Well, why not? They can sit in the classroom and go like this out. And oh, well, I thought we were live. Oh my God, we've got another impending doom coming. They can sit in the classroom and look out the window and think about where else they'd rather be. How do you want to do that? I want to do it like this. By the way, Ham, before we do that, do you want to start punching in some more resident stuff? Yeah, I do. So, what did we do last time? We did this, didn't we? I got... Why don't you know you could have used that to lay the roads. I could have. I didn't. So I'm not going to. So shut up. I actually like these. Oh, I'm going to show you a neat little trick with them too. That's the main road. Yeah, don't have that there. No, actually do have that there. Yes, I will have that. Thanks. And I will have that. Lovely. That gives me more of that building space. Yeah, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Just sort of putting these in and around Centaur Street where I don't want people building on necessarily. Maybe I will. I don't know. I might have some buildings go on here. I don't know yet. I'll leave it for the moment. Right. We're going to get in our homes in here. I'm going to let the game sort of have at this a little bit. I wouldn't mind getting some different styles of homes in. So maybe we'll go with the... Oh, let's try... I want to have a look at the Chinese courtyard ones if I can. Thanks. So they're not huge. I don't mind that though. And then we're going to back it up by putting some of those in there and some of those in there. I'm just going to let the AI have at it for a little bit with the homes. Give me the southwestern one. Oh, wait, hang on. No. You can't be right on the road like that. So I'm going to actually take that off there. Because I'm going to have some commercial buildings along there. Potentially some mixed housing. So, yeah, I've got to remember that that's the main road just there. We might expand on this hill just a little bit on this side. I'll see how we go. Give me the southwest stuff. So the southwest can go there. So if that's the case, I'm going to have to take that off there like that. Yep. I'm happy for you guys to do that. And look at that. We're starting to get in. Oh, wow. They don't really fit the bill. I'm sorry. We'll do another proper... Oh, it's already on fire. We'll put those in another place some other time. For the moment, that's not where we'll have that. They don't really fit the area. So in the meantime, I want to go back to these And I want to put these in here if I can, please. Like that. Yep. Exactly like that. Do we want to put a little corner store here? I've got the mixed now. I didn't realize that. Oh, we got the mixed last time out, didn't we? Why did I think I didn't have them? Right. That's going to allow me to do what I want to do. It's going to allow me to do exactly what I want to do. And I need it to be... Maybe it has to be... Maybe it has to be over here. Is that the one? Or is this the one I was thinking? Or... No, here it is. Orchard Street. So... well, actually... It'll have to be... Unfortunately, because I've made this Flame Boulevard, I might have to move Flame Boulevard, Josh. And I'm going to move Flame Boulevard to Victoria Street. Because this is not going to work otherwise. Control C. Alright. I'm going to move Flame Boulevard up to the middle of town, which intersects with the main road. And this is going to have to be East Street. Right.
A severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is expected.
Hello, Hanky. Dog's just come to say hello to me. Right, so P Street for this reason. And now, I apologize for moving that. I'll try not to move them too much, but urban promenades, mixed housing, right? These are like green living spaces, and I really love them. So I want to put them in right here on P Street. That's the reason why I wanted to call it P Street, okay? We got there in the end. How big will you give me that spot? You'll give me those. And give me that, please. Lovely. And then give me that block. And then, so what we're creating here is some medium res living and commercials spots. And we're going to be going with these southwest ones in here, please. We're basically going to fill in a lot of these blocks to be like this. Now, when it comes to these ones, oh, we've got more office space available too. Oh, let me just show you this that I came across. You'll notice that we've got this here. See how these homes really sink in nicely when you put the retaining wall system in, and the block sits in nicely. Oh, it's a big fries joint. Well, basically, when I get this, watch what it look how good it makes this plot here look, especially with the car park, right? I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I'm gonna put it here, bang, and here. Look how much better that looks, especially for the car park. And look, I've got the taxi place in the driveway, but who cares? But that just looks so much better through there for all these spots. Now I'm not going to do it here because there's building there. But you get what I mean. It looks better through there. I'm also just going to drop that here, here, and here. So I can now go ahead and put our... We've got some office space wanting to go in. I will need to get that back in there. I'm going to go... give me that. Give me that. And we'll have some of that. Cool. Done. Right. Very good. And look, they're starting to come in. Hey, there's our green living on P Street. Look at that. Bloody brilliant. We got some mixed homes going on here. Let's just start slowing down a little bit. Right. So now that we've got a lot of this earmarked, and oh, look at this lovely, these homes up the back here. That bank looks a little bit troublesome to me. What could you do on that bank to make it look better? We could simply just get our trees. Let's go with these. Let's go with the alders. Let's go that one. Some of them. Take the percentage down. Take strength up. Seriously, you don't want to... Give me the... I might have to... Oh, there we go. We can put some there. I might manually put some trees up there too. Just to fill in these gaps. Can I have a Bit more of a greener looking tree. The alders aren't cutting the mustard. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Right, go to single tree for me. Hit the anarchy button. Give me that. I want you there. I want you there. And there. I don't mind not building anything on the corner. I wanted like some in here. I really wanted some in there. Where's your oaky? Oh, that is the oaky boy. Yeah, I really wanted them in here. And then give me some of these as well. All right. Just covers up that area a little bit, doesn't it? Right. You know what? I'm even going to put it in your yard like that. Just makes that area just look a little bit... Yeah, it might get rid of their view a little bit, but not really. They still get a lovely view out over the bay area. That's totally fine. Okay. Hit the play button. Hit the play button. We're already playing. So there's how's our school looking now? It's got 335 students. People will be kind of happy they can get there. Eventually, we will get the buses up and running, so I'll put a bus stop in there. I kind of like our little one-way in and out. There's no one parking at the school. We want to get a school down here now. Oh, look at our traffic sort of now. I don't want people parking along here all the time. One way I can do it is I can enact parking laws, or I can just go through with my upgrade tool like this, and I can go ahead and put curbside tree stuff on. And grass. Right, so we can do something like that through there. Then I will probably not have that. I'll probably go regular curb through here. Like that. Just to avoid people parking on these streets where I don't want them parking. Downtown, I don't mind them parking on these streets, but probably less on the main, like, where main corners and stuff is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right, give me some of these. Do that, do that, do that. Yeah, nice. Do I want to run that down here as well? Yeah. On Elm Street. Oh, you got to have them on Elm Street, yeah? Oh, that's a asymmetric road. I'm okay with running the asymmetric road there. Run that all the way down there. I don't know why I don't just click and drag most of the time. Oh, really, game? That. There we go. There we go. Nice. And we'll get ourselves some lovely trees going along the road, some nice grass footpaths around the suburbs there. That'll look really good. And then we get into the downtown section just here. Right. Cool. We're pretty good there. We just need to get this school in and a bus stop. Right. Let's work on the bus stop stuff so we can get some transport around town. What it's people... Unreliable internet services is a problem. Poor garbage services coming in. We do have high crime. The police department extension, or we could get in a garage extension. So we'll get in an extra garage, which will get some more policing, and an office extension. Adds additional floor space. I'm willing to do it, okay? We'll do that, and there we go. We've got some extra cars going out. So that should help with our crime. It'll hopefully get that crime rate down. Yeah, look. Okay, our happiness is going down. There is a couple of other things we can do here. Firstly, though, I want to get in the school downtown here. School. Maybe, because I'd planned to put a train station in here somewhere. Maybe the school. Maybe I don't put it there. I'll leave that as some kind of park thing. So let's put a school out the back here. Okay. Let's just get a nice little school in here. And we're going to do something similar to we did before. I want to get a one-way road in with some car parking. However, I'm going to have it like that. Turn that off for me. Do I want you coming off that? No, I don't. I want you coming off this section here. What? Okay, so obviously that doesn't want to like that. That's no good either. Can I have that one-way street? And you do that, please. All right. Look at these people. They're like, oh, sweet parking. I'll take it. People, people will just park anywhere at the moment, won't they? Give me back. It's this angled one, isn't it? I'm going to have it go like this. A rooty tooty tooty. If I have you square there and have you like that, and then I can get another one-way road out of there to there. Right. Nice. I think that's how we'll do that. I might even get some other buildings off there. It'll be, think of it like a bit of an urban school. Well, it is. It's like a high-rise urban-y school, isn't it? Okay, give me that. Let's get Mediterranean elementary school. That's 100,000. No, thanks. It's just this one here. The community. No, it's not that one. It's this one. 5,000 upkeep a month. 50,000 bucks. And it's going in here. Now, if I use anarchy, I'll be able to get that in where I see fit. And I think I see fit more like there. That makes me really happy about that. I'll probably get some parks in and around here, right? So if they've got kids and stuff, I'll probably do that. That will have made these people really happy because now they have that system. I want to work on bus systems today as well for our people out here. We've also got garbage related issues. We're still going to be buying more power, aren't we? Let's check our power output. Yeah. If I go ahead and purchase one more of these, except I would really like to move these out over to here. So I'm going to go ahead and hopefully, can I move? First of all, I think we should see, we do have the additional ability to get an extra couple of megs with some solar panels. We've got upgrade systems to allow for significant increase. So another 2.5 meg there. And we've got batteries, capacitor, 1,000 upkeep, battery output, 4 megawatt battery capacitor, 10 megawatt hour. Can I use my move it tool? I can move these over here. Right, we're going to do a pause. I'm going to move these to here. Yeah, I know. The cable guy's not happy with me. I'm going to have to regrid all of this. Right. We're going to have to put this... That still hooks up. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. And then we're going to get an extra one in. Maybe an extra 2. They're 25 a piece, so no. I'm buying this because essentially it's going to just help me mitigate how much electricity we're importing. Not that it's expensive to import the electricity. It's just we can kind of mitigate it a little bit. Now with those 4, how much, like, that's an extra 1,500 a month on top of what we've got now. 2.5. That'll get you 0 to 2 megawatts. That'll get you 0 to 2.5. That's 1,000. What about if we use batteries? Let me just check my output now. We've got a production of 20. So if I go ahead and say, give me the battery on this one. This is not going to be sustainable forever. I'm well aware of that. All the battery's going to do, I would think. Electrical is stored in massive batteries to be used when electricity production falls below demand. Yeah. So it'll just give us a little boost when we drop below. I don't think it's worth it. But I'll leave it for the moment. Because I can't take it off anymore anyway. And it is giving us some charge there. But it will just utilize some of that when we drop below. Hey, Boomtown. There we go. That's going to be lovely for us. Let's check the progress panel. We've also got Seven Hills Residence. Funny story. When I was a little, I went to a school called Seven Hills State School for like 1 term. That was it. I think it was like grade 1 or 2 I was there or something. It's called Seven Hills State School. There you go. So we've got heavy traffic bans, advanced pollution management. Nothing that we really want now. Development-wise, let's have a look at some of this. Train would be handy to have. Arc maintenance, I don't really want that right now. Post sorting facility might be something that I want to look at. Now, in terms of recycling centers and incineration plants, we can't afford those. I'm currently relying on outside garbage companies to come and collect my garbage. So I'm not really worried about that too much. Water treatment plant, power is probably where we want to head down. Now, I don't want emergency battery station. What I want to get to is geothermal eventually, but geothermal's expensive, okay? I think you're looking at like, how much is it for the geothermal power plant? This is eventually where I want to head to. It's 750,000 for that. Currently have 200,000 in the bank. But this is where I want to head because the output of this will keep us going for a long time. Plus, we will be able to export a lot of our excess power. The reason I don't like going a small coal power plant is because you're only getting 20 megawatts of electricity anyway. We're getting 20 megawatts out of these anyway, right? So if we can keep the clean stuff, we can keep the clean stuff. Right, our school down here leaves a little bit to be desired when it comes to how nice the school is, basically. Well, I want to get a little park down here, so I want to get like, not a dog park. I want to get, the dog's dropping his ball at my feet because he wants me to play the ball game, I think. So I'll play it with him after. I want to get a small playground in here. That's what I want. I'm going to get that in at about that angle there. Like that. Which is going to be fine. People will love that. Think about this as like, it might be just part of for the school facilities. I'm also going to get a coffee shop in and around here in case parents drop or the parents come to pick up their kids. And they're like, hey, I'm almost done. I'm actually going to put that here. Right? And I'm going to run a path system. I'm going to get into telecommunications shortly for everyone. But you can see, how's crime looking at the moment? Hey, we've got on top of our crime, unreliable mail, unreliable healthcare. I've got an idea how to deal with healthcare shortly. For the moment, we're going to be running a nice little path down the side of this building. We're going to run that. Like that. Yeah, I think so. And I'll run that one there too. Right, that's just going to help that. Give me this now because I don't like how you've done that. I'll run you to there. That's totally fine, right? Have you like that. Have you up there. that little coffee shop can go there because I might put some other buildings just here. I'm also going to... I like how I've got our regular grass here. I'll leave it. I might put some trees there. Yeah, okay. Let's put some trees in and make the school look good. So what I want someone to do is whoever wins the award to name Beechwood Square, I want everyone, like, we want to name all of these places. So give me your best name for Aspen Bluff. Just type below Aspen Bluff, la-di-da. Or Sterling Creek, la-di-da. But the one I want to know most of all is Beechwood Square, because it's going to tell us the school's not going to be called Ruby Rock. So for the moment, it's just going to be called Elementary School. So I'm relying on help from you guys to call this whatever the name of this suburb's called is what we'll call that school. So get your thinking caps on. See what you can come up with. If you can come up with anything, it would be really good. And I'm going to put that there. I want to leave it kind of open at the front. We'll put like a tree there. That's pretty good. And I really like these London planes. So I think one there like that. There. In there. And I think you could probably run a couple there. We got storms. Is that saying we've got storms? These oaks are really good to throw in and around here like that. They just cover up a nice big lot of area. Oh, you know what we should be doing with this motorway, which will help these people? I didn't even think about that. We should be putting the sound barriers up. I don't have sound barriers. So, I know what we're unlocking. How many unlocks have I got? Got 17. We're unlocking highways. We're unlocking roundabouts. We're unlocking parking areas. Now I can put sound barriers on. I can't put sound barriers on. This isn't a highway. But right now, because I did promise this for Dan. Dan. Right, we've got 3-lane. So we've got 6-way highways. Ooh. That's not it there, is it? Yeah, that's no good. You're going to need to... Oh, we're going to need to do some upgrades here. Right. Bugger on toast. Okay, so give me 3... that's... We might have to switch to 2-lane. Okay, we'll switch to 2-lane as far as we can, which is there. I will put a... Yeah, I know that you don't have... Yeah, I know. I get it. We're also going to add the extra slip lane in, which will be... that. No, because this is not too... Oh, crap. I can't add the extra slip lane in. Right. New plan. This is what we're doing down here. And we'll have to follow this all the way along too. Right. Yes, I know. Whoa. Calm down, game. Give me this 2-way, 1-way. We're going to simply go... Yeah, give it to me with sound. I'll do that after. Give me that. Because we want to plug into that. Give me this. And we want to reduce the gap here. Maybe to as far as we can. That's not going to work. So. Oh. Ah. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. I need you to do this for me. Start from about here if you can. And you're simply going to come around there for me. Yeah, that's kind of ugly at the end there, but it is what it is. I don't want you doing... Yeah, I don't want you doing this, please. Don't do that. Yeah, I don't want any of that happening. Well, we'll just progressively take it there as we need to, and then give me the highway. Take that off. That has to go like that. Yeah, okay. I can do a little cheeky wiggle like that, which I think you'll find is a lot better. And then I can also now because I've done that, also it should be called the Danzilla Highway. Not the Florence Highway. This is the Danzilla Highway, which flows into what should be the end of the Danzilla Highway up onto the Moya Memorial Bridge. Shout out to MGL. MGL did, for those that are wondering, MGL commented in last episode. Thank you, MGL. And I know it was really hard for you, and I apologize. I really do apologize for how hard that was for you, mate. And I'm sorry. I know that it brings up a lot of hard memories for you, so I apologize for that, but I just wanted to do something nice for you, mate, and I apologize if that brought up some horrible memories for that. Okay. Now, because we took away our ability to get water across here, we can just connect there. Sweet. We'll run a connection there, and we'll run the power connection there. Is that all we need to do? Now that should not affect anything. Okay, so sweet. That hasn't affected anything. But what it's going to allow us to do now is upgrade this little section here to have a slip lane. So when our cars now come down, this is what I was trying to do. They now have a slip lane to get onto the motorway in a safe manner. And the same with this. We want to run the same there. Right, that's all I was trying to do that whole time. Just run that little slip lane in. Damn it. I stuffed it, team. If you can always trust Ham to do one thing, it's completely stuff it. Damn it! Just take that off. Give me your 3 lanes of your finest. Dear God. That's because we had an anarchy on. That's because you're too close, I think, now. Just move that out there for me. Are we okay? No. Oh my God, Ham. Do you want to get a grip on it, buddy? Oh, it's because we're moving to... Hang on. Hang on, it should be like that. Hooray! Hooray for Ham, he did a thing. Now, can I just wiggle you in just where I want you to be now, please? Which I want you to be a lot more like that. And just bring you in. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. And just shimmy, shimmy. Like that. Don't look at it. Everyone don't look at it. Do you want to crack on? Yes, hit play. We should have power. There should be no issues. Speaking of power, I've wanted to do this for a while. Just take that back to there, please. And then I remember I said I wanted to, can you page up? I wanted to get rid of our sewage thing over here. Right, so sewage we've got the ability to process 414,000 liters. Like I said, when I did the upgrade for this water tower, right, it gives us purification rate, right? So we get to, if I look here, filtration system. Modernization of the pumping and filtering systems now allows for sewage filtration within the tower's water system. So I wanted to just run a test here for a bit to see if we could delete this, the poop chute. Yep. Right. Let the water just clear up because the less water pollution we can have, the better. Yeah, everyone's unhappy. But this should work in theory because we should still have sewage treatment of 314,000 plus liters or whatever. It should be like 250,000. We still should be processing sewage, I think, according to that. If not, we go ahead and, oh no, we've hit it. We've hit a snag. Yep. We've hit a snag. Yep. Yep. Now, is that just process? Now, it should now fix that. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. It's because because I didn't run the sewage pipe. Oh, Ham, you idiot. Right, now let's have a look at it. Okay, we're all good. I think that's fine. I think everyone's just drinking recycled poop and number ones and number twos. Whatever. You do you guys, okay? All right, how's P Street going? P Street looking good. We've got more buildings here. I don't like that building there. I don't like it. Not down by the waterfront anyway. You can just let's see what you build there. If you build the same building in place, I'm going to divide you up. I'm going to divide and conquer. Right. I'm going to get in more. Now, I don't like these little buildings. I don't like all of them together. So I'm going to hit pause there. Take that out. And I'm going to separate these high-rise, low-res, high-rise buildings, right? I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that away from you. Which is fine. I'm going to give you a bigger footing, maybe about there. And we're just going to start separating the... yeah, that's better. Give me some more of them. Yep. Leave a gap in here. And I'm going to get in a little, like, basically... one-way street. Do I want... yeah, I want alleyways, please. Right, I want my alleyways. I want my alleyways. Right. So the alleyway can come in like that. It's a little bit of a wonky alleyway, Ham. It's really not my fault that it wants to be a little wonky about it. Ah, that's better. And then we should be able to get in some more stuff in the background. Now, why won't you let me build on there? If I go ahead... don't put that in yet. But if I go ahead here, we will put those in shortly. If I go ahead and put it in a path... because we don't mind having some walking tracks through here. No, you just don't want to build on there. But that's fine. We can get in a little park here for them. In fact, we can get in a couple of nice parks for them. Oh, there we go. You got one there. Right? We make a bit of a community area just here. Yeah, I think we do. And we make a nice community area in here. And what we can start to do is break up these low-res, high-rise buildings up here. Oh, what do you got there for me? You've got, yeah, let's try one of these out the back here. Right, a couple of those. Give me one there. I'm gonna put some actually mixed housing just here. I know it's weird, but I want to try some of this just to give a little bit of shopping space down here and maybe on the corner there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna run them as well. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then we'll actually go like this through here and get another little walk passage into there, right? We can go ahead out the back here and get a little park or a courtyard area for these people. We haven't put the, you know what? In lieu of the 10th anniversary of City Skylines, let's put the Chirplet Park down in here. Right, and that'll make people happy down here. Welcome to the Chirplet Park. It's very cute. I might even get another park in at some point, some trees and stuff. But we'll let that go. That's going to suck down that that sort of high-rise section up over the back there behind the office spaces. What we can do is look to get in some more, basically, the NE. Yeah, the NE ones would probably go really well there. The shops and stuff down here. I think we are going to need a car park in here, but I want to leave a gap, maybe an alleyway. Behind that, I want to put some trees in and around these green buildings here before I go ahead and put in some more stuff there. But a car park really might be warranted here. If I go ahead and put something like that in, actually be better right there. Oh, you mother trucker. Actually, if I just have it snap to road, can you snap to that? Yeah, sweet. I'll have you there, and then I can get in my green space just here. Right. I might even put some courtyardy stuff there. I'm going to put some shops and stuff in and around here too. So we'll go a couple of those. I'll get a path in up around here. But it's just to add a little bit of barricade for these buildings at the back here. I'm going to put a little courtyard in there potentially. I'm going to put a shop on this corner. So our little path will go in like this.
We'll interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
A heavy storm is approaching the city, and the likelihood of hail is very high. Traffic slowdowns and damage to crops and property are expected. Citizens are advised to remain indoors.
We'll get one like this as well. And then we're going to have the access up to here. So what I want to do, can I get you attached to the side of this building? Here like that. Right, around that car park. And that's going to give me access to there. Right. Probably should have put a zebra crossing in there like that. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. And then I'm going to have you come to there. Right, so you guys can access that. Nice. I think that works really well for down here. And then what I can do is I can probably put some more apartments and stuff on the corner here. I think that'd be fine to finish off that corner. Yeah, and I think that'll sort of bode well for down in here. And I can do some stuff down in here, but maybe later for that. All right, how are we doing happiness-wise? I was going to put another medical clinic down here, so we're doing all right there. So we want to get our happiness up so people buy here. We're going to be putting in another small clinic, but are there upgrades we can be doing to this first? No. No is the answer. We can't do upgrades to that. So I'm going to put a medical clinic over here to help these guys out. I know we're on with time. I just don't care. I just don't. I want to get bus services in too. And I know. Do you guys mind that I go over an hour? Do you guys care that an episode is longer than an hour? Because I don't. Because we got our car park here. I think we'll put our medical clinics. This is the main road just here. Maybe the medical facility should sit down here. But I would like a section for emergency services that was... It made a little bit more sense potentially. Maybe in around near the main road is where we want it. So like something in here. That's 10. Any other one that was 10 to... No. And that's 30,000. Okay, I want a car park down here as well. I'm going to get you as close to that road as I can there. I'm going to get a car park in here.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Not that. Yeah, one of you. I think that's good. Because potentially I might have a fire brigade at the back here eventually, or some other buildings. I don't know yet. But that's actually worked up really well, because there will be other shops and stuff around here as well, so it makes sense to have this in. That's going to help our... So unreliable... That's... Healthcare's gone now from 3 to a -1, -3 to a -1. The mail service people are worried about. We can put a small post office in. These are expensive, but look, while we're going, we're going. So we're going to put a post office in for each section. Yep. The post office is going to sit down here. It makes sense to have it. It probably makes sense to have it more in the downtown area here where all the shops are. But it also, I think over here is totally fine, you know. Next to the police station. I think that's where we'll have the police office. The post office. Which means we can now get some mailboxes around town. So we will put a mailbox downtown here. Outside the bookstore. It's exactly where you'd have a post office. Down near the school. Right, that's enough there. We'll get one on Elm Street. Oh, yes. We'll get one... I think we need one like here. Somewhere. Like near the park, I think. That'll do them. We'll get one main downtown section just here. Yep, instantly happy. You guys can have one here. One over on this street. That's all we need to do. Oh, maybe our little new... Oh, look. Our little high-rise section here. We're going to fill that out with some... Yuck. They are gross. But whatever, you can have a post box. They're gross. We'll pump some trees in and around that. There'll be stuff going up in and around here. There's probably going to be a train line that heads up around this way at some point to run a train service for these people as well. You guys are going to need a post office too. On Machine Head Road? No, on Anchor Street. And our rural area down here, we'll put a post box there. All right, that's going to help with our unreliable mail service, I hope, which is now at a 4. If I hit the turbos, we'll start to see if that comes down a little bit. But the post vans are going out to do their thing. We can obviously get a mail storage extension. I don't think we really need to worry at the moment. Unreliable mail service still. What other internet service? So people want some internet service, right? Now, the trouble with internet service, it's another expense. But the radio mast, right? The difference between this one and this one, you can upgrade this one. You cannot upgrade this Japanese radio mast one, all right? But this one can be upgraded. They're both the same price, but we're going to be going with this one, and it is going to sit probably right here smack bang in the middle of town. Now, if you hit this button, I can see where I've got it. So I'm going to put this here. Wonder if it I might put it on this side of the highway. No, because I don't have access to it at the moment. Although, does that matter? I'll be putting we're going to be putting a bridge over the top of this motorway anyway, and having access to a section just here. I think, you know what? I will put it just here. And people are going to be happy, but there's no connectivity for it. I'm going to do what I did with the water tower. Except I'm going to use this. We're going to sneak a road from the roundabout here, right? You're going to need to take that off. Yep. So I can get that road to there. I'm going to put a little cul-de-sac on there if I can. Like that. The dog's just come flying and he's just gone mental. Sorry. Every time he does toilets, he goes nutso. Right, so that one's that one. Yeah, it doesn't look pretty, but that doesn't matter. It's still going to give internet connectivity to people, and they're going to... Oh, our mail service has gone from a -1 to a -4 to a -2. And then reliable internet service. We got reliable +2. We need one over here, though, I think. I think we would need them everywhere. Oh my gosh, Ham, you're running out of time, buddy. We'll leave it there, team. Next time out, we want to get I wanted to get the bus service in today. I'm just running out. All right. We're going to start working on productions, and we want to get the stone ore processing in place. We're going to look at expanding so we can get our minerals and our oil and our coal mining in place. We want to get water facilities in place, and to do that, we're going to need this growth to pump up. Look, while we're here, I'm going to put in the... Oh my God, why is that so big now? That's just not... I just didn't want it that big. Just didn't want it that big. Where can I put you? Just like, let's put this one last in so people have got internet coverage. I really don't want it in the middle of town, to be honest. You could put this one in. You could if we hide this amongst the buildings, it will look like it's it's so ugly there, isn't it? I'm just going to pop it here for a minute just to make people happy. It's so ugly in the middle of town. I don't like that. So we're going to figure out a better place for this. But look at how the only problem we have now with our happiness is garbage, and I don't care about, you know what, the garbage trucks will come in from out of town. We're exporting our garbage at the moment, so it doesn't really matter. But happiness on the increase, which is what we want to get our demand going the right direction. Maybe you've got a better idea for that. Let me know in the comment section down below, though. Beechwood we're looking at. Don't forget those people that want streets. Drop that emoji down below in the comment section. I'm really loving doing this playthrough. I think we're getting there. How's that? We've got no sewage issues, so obviously that's fine. So if you're wondering about sewage early on in game, don't put a pump down. Literally just put this water tower that I put down and do the upgrade. I think that's brilliant. Right, there's a storm coming with hail. I like our little downtown elementary schools too. I think that's really cool. Little coffee shops here, the park's in there. Yeah, things are progressing nicely. Thank you to all those that asked for their streets. I've been Ham. Please consider leaving a like. It really does help get our content. And I say our content out because it might be my channel, but I consider it our channel. For those of you that watch and consistently drop in and leave a like and stuff, we're doing all this together, you know, and I like making this content with you guys, so I'd love to get our content out to more people. But yeah, Nice. I think it's coming along swimmingly, our little areas. Transportation and more progress next time out. Yes, look at this. The pop is starting to come back because our happiness is increasing. That's it from me. Stay safe wherever you are. I hope those little tips and stuff are helping as well. If you'd like more of those little tips, I'll try and come up with some more, but we'll just tip as we go. Just the tip. Stay safe. Stay glued to your screen. See you in the next episode. Get out of here.